All right, so I'm gonna go through a couple tools that are going to be helpful for combining shapes. And I talked about the Pathfinder tool and the compound path tool. So with some of these tools, and I'm going to create a new document first here. So with some of these tools to combine shapes, this is where you can find the location of the Pathfinder window. Go to Window, and it's here under Pathfinder. And here it is right here. So the icons will let you do the different Pathfinder operations. You have unite, minus front, intersect, exclude, divide, trim, merge, crop, outline, and minus back. And you can also find these different Pathfinder functions under Effect, Pathfinder as well. And these do the same exact thing that you have here in this Pathfinder window. You have to, have a couple shapes created, and then you can use the Pathfinder tool. If I have two shapes here, I can unite. So unite's going to combine. And let me go through these and just kind of duplicate these. So I'm just option dragging. So with the Pathfinder, we have the ability to take a combination of shapes and make them one shape. You can select two shapes and take away the front shape, so you're cutting into a shape. Let me add some more shapes here. You can get the intersection. So the third tool here is intersect. You can get everything but the intersection. So this is the outside shapes. If I fill this, you'll see that it's just the non-overlapping parts. And then there's a couple interesting pathfinders here where this will divide the first icon and the second row will divide your shape into pieces. And to select the pieces, you have to use the direct selection tool. So I can take pieces apart. And the next one is similar. It trims. So it's kind of like minus front, but it keeps the front shape instead of deleting it. And then I have to add a stroke back here so you can see what happened. So now if I hit A for direct select and I move, select one and move it away, it basically cut away, but kept the original shape that was the one that was cutting away from the other shape. And here I'm drawing two more circles. So this next one, merge, is basically the same as unite. So it's combining, it's just getting rid of the stroke. And then there's this crop. And what that does is actually take the overlapping part and it adds it to the shape that's cropping the other shape out. So you get something like that. And then outline is like divide. But it's keeping all the original outlines. So it's kind of separating these lines out. So that's using the Pathfinder tool. So you can combine things. These are called Boolean operations, where you're combining or you're getting the intersection or you're taking away. But there is a series of tools in Illustrator that does a lot of this, and it does it in a way that's more intuitive. So those tools are called the Shaper tool and the Shape Builder tool. So these are great tools to use.